Hey guys, how's it going? This is Sean Young, also known as Supreme, and welcome to another episode of Adventures in Wholesaling Street Academy. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about evaluations and MAOs, or maximum allowable offers. And first of all, I just want to start this off by saying I don't want you guys to try to be expert evaluators. That's not what you want to do, because I'm just here to tell you, you're brand new in the game. You're brand new at this, so you don't want to spend a lot of time trying to become an expert appraiser or evaluator, because what you're going to find is that when you start doing this business, you can go out and hire 10 professional appraisers if you like, or evaluators, and they're all going to come back with 10 different answers or 10 different prices. So with that being said, guys, let's jump right into it. All right, what is MAO? Again, MAO stands for maximum allowable offer. And what that is that's the number that you don't want to go above when you're making or negotiating with your sellers. So that's a price that you want to kind of keep in mind. So for this example, I'm going to say our MAO is going to be $50,000. So that's the target number that we want to stay below. That's the number that we don't want to go above, regardless of how we negotiate or what happens. Another thing that's very important with evaluations and negotiations is that it doesn't matter what you think the property is worth. It doesn't matter what you discover it's worth. None of that matters at all. The only person that matters to, or the only person that can tell you, what the price matters, is your buyer, because they're going to be one that buys it for you. So the only thing that you should be concerned with is, what does your buyer think the property is worth? So you want to make sure that you're able to position the property as well to show the value that you're trying to get from it. So let me get back into it. How do we determine MAO? It's very easy, guys. What we do is we take 75% of the ARV. ARV stands for after repair value. That's what the property is worth after it's been repaired, fixed, and ready to go. So we can determine that by doing a search in the area of properties within a 0.5 mile radius that have sold within the past 30, I say maybe 3 months to 6 months within the past. But the sooner, or the least amount of time that it's been since the property has been sold, the better. Because that will give you evaluations and comps. That'll let you know what properties are actually selling for now in the current market based upon the current conditions. So that's how you get the ARV. That will help you with that. So let me start over, guys. 75% of the ARV, which again is the after repair value, minus repairs, minus your fees. So let's just say we've determined all this, and we did 75% of the ARV, which was, let's just say it was 100,000. Okay, let's say the ARV in this example was 100,000. So I'm going to write 100,000 right above here, just so you know. Now, if we take 75% of that, obviously that's 75,000. So what we're going to do is, let's just say that it's going to be another, let's say, $15,000 in repairs. And let's say that your fee is $10,000. That's how much you want to make off of this deal. All right, so as you can see here, let me make that make sense for you. All right, the ARV of this property started off at 100,000. So at 75% of that, we got 75,000. Minus repairs, so that's minus another 15,000, brings us down to 60,000. Minus another 10,000, which is what you want to make off of this deal, that brings us down to 50,000. So as you can see, guys, this is the number range that we want to stay at. If we're not in this range, the deal is not going to make sense for our end buyers. We're not going to be able to market that deal to a buyer that's going to make it attractive to them to want to get involved with this transaction. So make sure that you leave enough room in this deal for the repairs, for your fees, and also keep in mind that your investor buyer, your end buyer, is going to want to make a profit off of this as well. So make it attractive, make it lucrative, and make it make sense. Just don't get caught up in evaluations, guys. That's the goal. That's the main objective of this video here is I wanted to make sure that you guys did not get yourself caught up with trying to be an expert evaluator, because that's just not something that we need to do. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.